Let's go. SFG, thank you for the prime.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers in flow.
Team comp related. Okay, so this is the replay. I have no idea about comms. Team comp related. Playing Ana, have a free nano on Doomfist. Your nano prioritization should almost be almost exclusively on Doomfist, especially when he has ultimate. When Doomfist has ultimate, you always want to look for a nano. Second, the full Charge Zarya. Third, maybe all of them are like okay-ish. With a nano Ash, with a nano Moira, with a nano Sigma, but if the situation calls for it, okay. The enemy team, fuck dude. The enemy team has Doom, so play long range, don't be afraid of him. Oh, they have the classical comp, okay, apart from Ana. Okay, so you're going to try and stay on high ground, look for grenades. This is going to be interesting. Keep an 8k Ana, okay. Let's see.
Stop the payload.
I'll be watching your back, but be careful out there.
Playing cover in the beginning. By the way, considering the fact that like literally it's mirror comp apart from the Ash compared to the Reaper. Okay, not mirror again. You have Zarya compared to Sigma. When you play with the Moira on your team, you can look for more aggressive flanks and more aggressive nades because she will be able to heal up your entire team solo. So this is one thing you need to take note. If you're playing with a Lucio or even with a Brig, you should look for more defensive nades. But if you're playing with a Moira, stay on high ground, look for aggressive nades on them. Let's see what you do. Because right now, like, you're playing very passive. One more second and you can see the team comp. I hope you press tab to see that I have Reaper and Doom. So this means that you can stay on high ground quite easily. Not being afraid of getting sniped by a Widow. Like, look. This would have been an easy nade onto payload, for example. If you press tab, let me play it back a bit. Just for pressure. You don't know how Ash would have landed a TNT. Wait, let me go a bit back. Look. Payload is here. Just going around the box. If you press tab, 15 seconds in, Moira doesn't need heal. She has fade. She's like very low HP. Don't need to keep her full HP. You can just like look, go around, look for a nade. You can't get punished at all for what they have. Apart from a sleep dart, but you can... That's a big range. You can like predict if Diana's looking at you. But see, 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Payload starts pushing. You have 1 more second. Doomfist is up. 1 more second to land an anti above their shields, just for extra pressure.
One year pug.
This case, if you're playing from here, they will try to get high ground here or they will try to pull here. Okay. I'm going to go back a little bit. This VOD is again advanced, is high master, so I'm going to talk exactly what you should have done. Not going to go in theory about things that I speak in other VODs. The higher the rating, the more I need to be more specific on map, team comp, reliant, and stuff like that. You should be on high ground here. The Orisa will not pull here. Even if she pulls, it's a long range pull. You can dodge it, you can stay here, you can land the nade quite easily. If you play here, each member of your team is going to play from here. You can get killed quite easily by the Doomfist, can get pulled, can get rocked by Sigma. Oh, this is risky. If you take Diana out, shit happens. As a general tip, when you do things like this, and you see you're missing shots, hold your breath. A lot of the times you're going to see, if you see yourself shooting, you're going to see that you're hyperventilating, because you start panicking. You can see the panic. Right? Like, hold your breath, okay? When you start missing shots. Hold your breath or take deep breaths, depends on the person. By the way, good idea. Although, like, you had 2 options. Either play on top, as I said, or go for a cheeky flank on the back. Good thing recognizing that Moira can keep your team alive and you can go on a kill onto Diana. That was very good. Very good. Very good. The intention matters, not the execution at this rating. But again, against this team comp, on this map, if you want to play Ana, you need high ground. High ground. So you go for that flank, then rotate and play on top of the blue box. If you're getting contested, drop. When the team fight is won, go on high ground. Like if you win the team fight, go on top, play from high ground. Because you want to be outside of Doomfist punch range, you want to force Reaper TP, you want to force Sigma to chase you, you want to force Ana to contest, you want to force Maria to contest you, you want to force Orisa to pull you. So always be high ground, if possible.
I have your back.
Right now you're literally like, it's like this. Team A, Team B, but what if you would play from over here? Like you would cover like more space, so to say, than them. You know, like they can control like this, you can control like more if you just take different angles. Because right now maybe Doom doesn't go for a punch. Maybe right now Doom charges punch, Orisa pulls you, dead. Imagine if you would have been high ground at the blue box throwing a nade. You see how hard you made your life playing low ground? Imagine you playing from here. Doom can get a direct punch onto you. He needs to climb on high ground. You have enough time to drop. If you stay here, yoink, straight down. No need to worry about the map, the angle that it goes down. 1 shield, 2 shields, 69 shields. You know, you don't need to worry about that. So like you're just complicating your life right now. Maybe Doomfist doesn't go for a punch there, goes for a punch here in the forklift, dead. Your main goal, to be honest, against Doomfist is to stay in positions where he doesn't have a clear punch
Leaving you and taking the kids.
into you. Okay? Like a clear punch into you. So, wherever you're playing, always make sure he doesn't have a clear one-shot potential on you. By the way, force to drop, or you can play high ground. You can play also very passive at the beginning on this map. You can play all the way right above you, you know? Especially with this thing comp. Stay on high ground, be safe, look for nades, rather than play here. Like, this is the problem with Ana that I have in this meta. Some maps are offering you the positional advantage of you playing high ground and looking for nades and sleeps. But in some maps such as this, like for the past 30 seconds, you've done the same amount of things that Lucio would have done. Actually less, you just healed. You missed the nade, you missed the sleep. You know, if you would have played high ground just because of the map itself, easy nades, easy value. In this case, the argument goes like, why don't you play Lucio? You know, so this is why on some maps I'm debating playing Ana, on some maps I'm debating playing Lucio Moira. You just existed and healed. Good positioning behind the forklift. That happens. See, because like Moira had her ultimate earlier. Did Moira have her ult already? Wait, 40%. Yeah. So because both of you are doing the same thing in healing, you're charging your ult very slow. You know, because she's doing the same. Like she's healing, you're healing. If you play Ana with Moira, you need to find utility in anti-nades and sleeps. Imagine you playing a bit more aggressive or landing the earlier nade and you having nano in this fight. And you nano the 90% to Graviton Zarya, heal her up. Right here, if you play on high ground. Understand? Like you're sacrificing Ana's potential by not staying on high ground. Simple as that. Nothing too complicated. Where already you picked GM, high masters, I'm going to be more direct, you know? Because it's clearly a more experimented player. So, be on high ground. Think of ways to get easy antis. Don't complicate your life. Be on high ground, have nano full charge Zarya, she has Graviton, you nano, then she ults. Easy clap, you win the team fight. Don't have a defensible for the Grav. Let's see what happens now.
This is much.
Hope you call that you have nano. Good thing recognizing going high ground against that thing comp, not going low ground. When you pick here, check top left. I think I even saw somebody. Like Doomfist drops, but always when you pick here, I hope you check top left, especially in Reaper comps and Doomfist comps. Let me see. Is that somebody? I don't think it's somebody. Yeah, the pixels don't help me. Doomfist gets out, no threat. Yeah, you see? Like over there, so a Reaper. When you walk over here, high ground, always check high ground on this part of the map. Like I saw with the corner of my eye when I walked. When you walked in first in the beginning. Wait, let me play it again. Let me play it in slow speed without seeing the Doom. Be abstract of the Doom. Like Doom can't do anything to you there. But still, it doesn't matter that Doom came in. It just matters that you should check your corners. Like see, you saw his HP there, now he moves over there to the other side. Now he's going to be top right. That's the Reaper waiting to drop with his ultimate. And right now you can call that. You can go frame by frame with period and comma. What if I told you that one of the essence of this stream is it being as scuffed as possible and me not knowing a lot of things, and I don't want to gain your usage, your knowledge in going period by frame with comma and period keys? Would you understand that? Awkward silence. You know what? We want to know the real reason. I'm too lazy doing it your way. I'm going to do it my way. Thank you for the help, though. By the way, that's just me. I just like doing it my way. Anyway, you see the Reaper here. Hope you call it out. Reaper Doom top. I really hope you called it out when you walk here. You have Nano? Nano Doom? Okay, you look. I think you're aware of it. Nano Doom. Sigma Nano doesn't do anything. And especially against Orisa. Against Orisa, Sigma without ultimate. He's going to have his ultimate still, but you only do from 50 HP. You're only going to increase it to 75 HP and 50% of like max HP. Like you're not going to increase this percentage to 75% as well. So nanoing Sigma is not that good of an idea, my opinion. Especially when he has ult. When he doesn't have ult, he's alone. You're in a 2v3, maybe Nano Sigma. But if it's even team fight, all equal, probably Nano Doomfist. Wait, maybe even Nano Moira and Coalescence. Maybe Nano the Ash here getting contested. Maybe Nano the Doomfist going in. Nano Sigma should be probably your lowest priority. Maybe Nano the Ash, it throws a... Look, maybe that TNT explodes and that TNT explodes onto two people. Nano Bob is not that smart considering what they have, because they can displace or shield the Bob quite easily. Sigma can place the shield. Ana can sleep dart the Bob. So I don't recommend nanoing Bob against that enemy team comp at all. Overall, you had Graviton, you win the team fight. Zaga pushes. Not your fault. Where did he drop? Where was he? Here's Bongo, Doom comes in. Hope you're not distracted. See the Reaper top left there. Here was Doom, there was the Reaper. Contest. Rates out. 6 versus 5. No more ults, should be in comms. No more ults. Don't push. Kerzaga, don't push. 6v5, wait for them to come to you. Don't push. 5 versus 5. Also, by the way, another thing is with Nano. Certain ultimates in Overwatch are wins by default if the enemy team plays grouped up together. If your team has a Zarya with an Ashe that throws TNT in, or even with a Sigma in front, they don't have a defensive ultimate, kind of like free win the team fight. At least one kill, you know? You don't need to invest Nano into that. Just be aware on when you need to Nano, when you don't need to Nano. If there's a big ultimate, probably no. Right now, might have Nano somebody. Maybe turn it around. Also, one thing. Typical mistake we all do. Zarya drops. You think that the rest of your team overextends and you drop from high ground. High ground is your best position. Same as the previous VOD review. Previous VOD review where people feel like when they start losing or they start feeling pressure, they forget that they're in a good spot. Their brain goes AFK for a bit. Wasted sleep? No. Let me see. Nah, the sleep was okay overall. To be honest, this moment right now, the fight is won. We have a full chuck Zarya, the nade works off, pocket, her fight is won, you don't need to worry at all. Sleep on Doomfist to win the team fight, no. Ability usage is okay. But right now, this is what happens. Zarya pushes, unlucky. 5 versus 5. And then you drop. Stay on high ground. Let's see what happens. Reaper comes in. You could have called out. I don't know if you called it out. Reaper high ground or where's Reaper? Reaper has ultimate, care Reaper, Sigma. It shouldn't be in this meta. In this meta, if you play with Ana, it shouldn't be Ana's responsibility to sleep dart the Reaper when he ults. It should be Sigma's responsibility to eat Reaper's ultimate. if he's aware that there's an ultimate coming. Otherwise, what the hell he can eat? He can eat the nade, but yeah, not that reliable. Sigma's responsibility should be dealing with Reaper in this meta. Also, like, you farm full shields with Sigma if you tank a full ultimate. So it should be his responsibility, not you, to keep necessarily the sleep tag. So it wasn't a waste. Or Doom punch the Reaper or boop him, but you have Moira. Still, give up high ground. Now let's see what would happen. If you would have stayed on high ground, did Doom have cooldowns? Doom punched. Yeah, Doom had cooldowns. You would have died anyway. But still, could have been high ground, could have gotten out. Healers are both dead. You don't know how you could have regrouped here. Maybe nade, maybe touch the payload, but I think the teamfight is lost. Again, the essence is you gave the Doomfist a free death. By, like, you might stay on high ground, they might overextend, you might get another kill, farm the nano, tilt the Doomfist a bit instead of farming him his ult charge. You know, if you just stay on high ground and then start running away. Rather than the fight is lost, I drop, I start pushing, I give away my positioning advantage. Good thing that you're shooting shields. A lot of Anas in this meta refuse to shoot shields because they have an accuracy complex in which they think that they're the best aimers in the entire world and they refuse to shoot shields, so they maintain high accuracy. In this meta, if you have 30% accuracy, nobody gives a fuck. You're shooting shields, so you're going to lack in accuracy. That's good. You're rushing the sleeps against Doomfist, and it's something that I'm also struggling from time to time, and I've worked on it and I still work on. What I do recommend is going a custom game with a friend playing Doomfist and tell him to jump from everywhere and understand when you can sleep dart him. I'm not going to go in depth about when you can sleep dart him because we will probably face each other in rank soon. I don't want to give away all of my tricks. My VODs usually are up until GM. So up from higher than GM, I don't go on in-depth mechanical things because that would be stupid of my side. But my advice for you is go in a custom game, get a friend to play Doomfist and understand when you can sleep dart him and when you can't sleep dart him. There's also a workshop game mode, you can check it out. By the way, in this case, wait, let me see, you had time to get high ground? I don't think you had time. Yeah, you can get high ground, you know. High ground, 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 high ground. Yeah, you had time. Enough time to get high ground. And then Doomfist ults, yeah, whatever. He's ults on the bridge, you drop. Hitting shields counts as a miss. Inaccuracy. Good understanding and good movement. You're like, your main problem right now is you need, if you play Ana into double shield, the only thing you bring extra compared to other heroes is nade. Nade. With Nano you can probably not, Nano and nade, Nano Doomfist, but Doomfist can kill people anyway. Find better angles for nades by staying more on high ground. Good, recognize that he was going to die. That was a good nano. Then shields happened. This is why I'm saying that nano is not that big to get a lot of value. Yeah. Let me see here. So, up until this point, to be completely honest, apart from a couple missed shots and a couple of rash sleep darts, all there is you could have just stayed more on high ground and look for nades above their shields and play a bit more aggressive flank style, so to say, as you did in the beginning. You didn't have the correct opportunity to flank on the second and third point. You only had to be realistical on the first point by just playing on top of the blue box, playing a more like YOLO style, as I explained earlier. This is just the weakness of Ana in this meta. Like, in this case, you're doing... The reason why they're doing better is because you had the Zarya instead of Sigma. This is already team compositional thing, because low GM to top 500, team comps start to matter a little bit. The way you can carry this is take 1v1s against Diana as much as possible. She's the only hero you can kill reliably. Go for flanks, stay on high ground. Try to look for aggressive anti-nades. Don't play defensive. If you stay in the back and you heal and you shoot the shield, you're better off playing Lucio and just existing. You offer just heals. Lucio can offer speed boost, can offer a defensive ultimate. With Nano, what do? You know, as I said in the previous VOD review, I'm sorry, but I need to do this again. You Nano the Sigma in front of people when he got pulled. Here, Apache Magi as a prize. He got antied. Sigma shield, Orisa shield, slowed when he dropped. Not enough time to come back to the team. Can't do anything. If you would have had beat, speed boost back maybe after, you know? It's just the hero. It's not you. Wait, I'm drawing. Also, like see in the beginning, Diana played more aggressive than you. Didn't get any value, like the nade didn't go, but just annoyed the Orisa a little bit. You can try to play aggressive in the beginning as well. Ask for Sigma shield, try to look for an early nade. The team might get sloppy, you might get free ult charge. Might slow them down just a bit. I know this doesn't seem much as an early sleep dart, but again, this removes from some shield spam, some ult charge from Orisa, some positioning advantage, so... Good that you're playing in the back, thinking what the enemy has. You see they have the same team comp. Moira can heal up your team, so you need to play aggressive. If you stay in the back, you're just existing. What the fuck is Moira doing? Wait, Moira? Where was Moira? Is that Moira? What the fuck is Moira doing there? Yeah, I solved your solution for the next game. like, if she does this, like, you can't leave to go on high ground because Moira's here. What the fuck is she doing? Whatever. Anyway, some players be like that. She gets out, she dies, you probably lose the team fight. Or you're equal 5v5. By the way, look, where the shield is placed right now, this is Orisa's shield, right? You can try and go down a little bit and try to look for a cheeky nade over here, or right above the shield over here, depending on where Orisa placed her shield. Like here. Like see? That would have been a nade. And now the shield broke. That can still be a nade. You can that can be a nade over here, right above. Like right over here on the rock. Let me play it a little bit slower. Like look, you can start moving, try to nade this. The way you can look for nades in this meta, not necessarily from high ground, is understanding that Sigma players will try to synergize with Orisa's shield. When Orisa's shield breaks, the Sigma player will place the shield. There is no such thing right now in ranked, at least, for Sigmas to like, you place the Orisa shield like this, and then you place the Sigma shield like this. You know? Like perfectly, I mean like this. There is only Orisa shield breaks, I play Sigma shield. You know? So try to look for... try to play around when the Orisa shield has cracks, because Sigma shield has like a small travel time, you know? A lot of Sigmas are not that experimented. They will play when the shield breaks, or when they need to shield something, they will throw the shield. They will not like try to form like a bunker, so to say. So when Orisa shield breaks, you can try to look, see the cracks, and then look for an anti. Look, I'm playing slow motion. This is how you get antis in good spots. Orisa shield is going to break. Sigma shield is up. See? So Sigma shield is up. Trying to wait. For Orisa shield, Sigma shield is still up. Starting to break. Sigma shield is still up. Orisa shield is up now. And Sigma shield will move. Sigma shield either broke or moved. And now you have Orisa shield only. Like they're trying to constantly cover themselves. So for you as an ally, you can speculate this by if the Sigma shield is here, Orisa shield is here. When Sigma is going to retreat their shield, then I have an opening of nading here or here. Understand? That's how you land nades in unconventional positions, so to say. See, there's no Sigma shield now. Still no Sigma shield, because you have an Orisa shield. No Sigma shield, no Sigma shield. No need to get in cover. I know you're reloading. I mean, you got in cover for the Doomfist. Okay, you're reloading. Good animation, cancel the reload. Anna's rifle has like tick, tick, tack. This is how I'm going to count it, okay? Just look at the gun animation for people that don't know the animation cancel. She like removes, puts, triggers. Okay, look at this. So she removes, puts, and before she triggers, the ammo is full. So let me go in game and show you. I know this is a Masters VOD, but maybe somebody not in high Masters or low GM is watching. So look.
Never stop fighting.
Remove, put, do this. After the first two motions, you can do what you want, you have ammo. See? Instead of the... So that's very important to understand. You can do the same with Nano. Boom, boom, you have it. Anyway, let's hop back into the VOD review. See, no shield now. They don't synergize that well. Anyway. To be completely honest in this team fight, considering Moira's actions, you couldn't have done more apart from landing that anti. That anti might have swung the outcome of the team fight. I think you would have still lost it. Because Moira went there, now Moira's low ground, you should just focus on the next team fight and try to get high ground, not play with your team. Doomfist comes in again, a rush sleep. Go in custom games, practice against Doomfist, understand what works best for you, when can you do it and when not. Good dodging here. This asks for a reset, but good that you're hiding, and now let's see how intelligent you will be about it. Maybe you sneak behind, maybe you wait for your team to regroup, maybe you'd go for a 1v1 with Doomfist. In this case, the correct play is waiting for your team to regroup and sneaking behind them, not going with your team. Don't put your spray. Smart players will know that, will hear the spray. Don't put the spray. Your team is going on high ground, nobody's pushing payload, you put the spray 2 times like being on a wall asserting dominance. Sima's grouping up with you, you played the passive style. You could have walked underneath and like go from here and then try to look for an anti, and maybe you're not being contested. Maybe you can even go on high ground and get to the blue box rather than just playing over here on payload. If Sigma's alone on payload, not your job. Fuck them. Team goes high ground, go with them. Doomfist fed. Who do you nano? You just stay in the back, you're just being a heal bot. This raises the question. Why don't I just play Lucia or Brig? No value out of Nano, no value out of Nade, no value out of sleep. I'm just existing for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, no anti, no sleep. Okay, sleep. Here's the prize, Pachimari. He can't die. Double shield, you don't have anything to one-shot him there. Oh, interesting Nano. I don't blame that. We got baited as well. With Reaper, when he comes to you and he has rate, use melee to fade out, to fake out the fade and then sleep dart. Never use sleep dart early. Reaper's fade is very easy. When a Reaper comes to you, when a Genji comes to you and he has deflect, if you don't know that he has deflect, or if you don't know that he has rate, it means that he has deflect or rate. So when Reaper comes to you, this is what he's thinking. I'm going to shift on a sleep. The second you use it, he shifts and that's it. You're going to lose the duel, but you had the nade and he went quite low in the duel in 1v1. I'm just saying, when he's full HP and he comes to contest you properly and doesn't have like Pepega aim like this, like he should have gotten away here. It was obvious that he was going to lose. Because like the Reaper thought that you had sleep dart, but forgot that you had nade. So he had like an intention. This is good. But still, one shot. Yeah, but up until you had nade, you got lucky. He could have like tapped your head right now. Now, that, like he missed that 7 HP. With better aim, you would have been there until you had your nade. He just choked. So again, don't use sleep dart first. Use sleep dart after. By the way, the enemy team is feeding. Doomfist Reaper pushed in. Walk in front of the shield to use nade, that's another way. But if you do that, you're going to get punished. You should win the team fight though. Let's skip. That's another way to like anti in this meta. Walk past shield. Good thing that you recognize that your team was in a 6 or in a 5 versus 3. So you walk past the shield, you land the anti, you understand that even if you die, you're going to win the team fight regardless. Go on high ground? Nah, bro. Go top. Top. You can see everything. Be uncontested. You just gave away your high ground advantage. Look, easy nade. You won the team fight regardless. Now, this meta, don't stay on payload. Either go on high ground here, or go all the way high ground and go on top of the ship and look for an anti. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time looking for a good anti. You need high ground. Or the enemy needs to fuck up their shields. Good intention of the anti, but it was obvious that he was going to go on the other side. Like right now, same thing. You want to play online to double shield? You need high ground. You need a good angle for sleep dart. Orisa, use shield here. Can't see the Sigma. Easy nade. The shield is also not perfectly placed. I'll show you. Easy nade. Easy nade at the boxes as well. Like you guys should be... Oh, good. You saw the nade on Tuana. Good. You saw the opportunity. Missed it. Intention mattered. Your team. Okay. Also, if you don't ask your Sigma to keep his kinetic grasp, I don't know what the fuck the name of the ability is to it, Reaper's ultimate, try and be aware with sleep dart usage. If Reaper didn't use ultimate, keep the sleep dart. Because right now I feel like you're throwing sleep darts way too recklessly in. Like I understand a couple of times, but right now it just feels like you're throwing sleep darts in. Again, Ana's abilities in this meta need to be used in the most passive / defensive manner in the entirety of the metas. Right now use that, but Reaper has ultimate. He can drop on top of the ship. Your mind should be, where's Reaper? Where's Reaper? Hello, Reaper? Die! You got so lucky with the shield here. Or maybe you know that the shield was there and Reaper was going to drop. Maybe 900 IQ. So be more conservative with your sleep darts. Don't go for risky sleep darts, go for secure sleep darts. Like right now, you're taking risks of sleep darting the Doomfist that's just flying around the map, but you're not taking a risk of sleep darting a Moira. Just shows that you're a bit panicked about Doomfist. Play Doomfist in quick play. Play with a friend Doomfist. Practice. Like any Ana would have went for the sleep dart onto Moira right now. But maybe you're waiting for Doomfist. By the way, this is an okay spot, but a not spot. They're just respawning, they can contest you quite easily around the box, get the kill. Probably play in the back or get high ground again. I'm sorry that the VOD reviews mostly get fucking high ground, but that's how it is. Plan to dodge. Yeah. When Doomfist ults, don't try to climb on top of something. Try to stay on a surface. His ultimate is easy to dodge right now. Like if you hear him dropping, just keep on moving. If you hear him drop, if he drops here, you see it, you walk back. If he predicts where you're going to go, you can swap directions anytime and have the nade and survive. If you just climb on something, he will eventually just destroy you with the short AoE he has. So don't climb on things when Doomfist ults. Don't climb on things. Normally he will search for the supports. Just move one side, and when you hear the ultimate, move to the other side. That's it. Nothing too complicated.
Hello.
There's a pillar here, by the way. If there's an Orisa shield here, you might look for a nade there. Does Doomfist have ultimate? You want to try to nano Doomfist this meta if he has ultimate, almost. I mean, almost always. Otherwise, he will probably not get any kills. He'll just punch in and then get out with low HP. If he's lucky, he will one-shot somebody. But yeah, like, if possible, if you really want to play Ana, Nano Doomfist when he has... It's like, in theory, it shouldn't be like this, but this is how I got value out of it. If your Reaper has ultimate, don't Nano the Reaper. If your Doomfist has ultimate, Nano the Doom. If your Doomfist doesn't have ultimate, Nano the Reaper. Like, it's exactly like this, because Reaper can do more damage with Nano and get out than Doomfist. Doomfist can go in, if he doesn't connect the punch, he will just get hard focused and try to get out. But if he has his ultimate, he can add extra damage from that as well and then have his abilities back up again. Understand? I've learned this also the hard way. Like, before I thought that, bro, I wait for Doomfist cooldowns, he kills 2 people, he gets out. Okay, nah. You Nano the Reaper if he doesn't have ultimate. In this case, you don't have a Reaper, so I understand. You keep the Nano until Doomfist has ultimate. Let me see if he had ultimate, because I might be talking stupid things. When he went in. Good thing that you're waiting. As a golden rule of thumb, wait 5 seconds after Doomfist gets out of the team fight. 4 or 5 seconds. His cooldowns are 4, 6, 6, I think. Or 4, 5, 6, something like that. As a golden rule of thumb, use 5 seconds. If he gets out of the team fight, count to 5. Then you look for a Nano. You count it to 3. That nade could have been saved. Orisa was safe. 4, 6, 6. Yeah, wait for 5 seconds. And see, Doomfist didn't have ultimate. Like, they would have used... What did they use? They used Sigma's ult, I think. They used Moira ult. They used Doomfist ult. Like, next fight you could have Nano and Doomfist ult. By the way, nothing's contesting you on high ground. If Ash taps you on high ground, who gives a fuck? She's just taking away focus. Go sneak your way up. Even onto the mega platform. Don't play from here. See? This is practice, as I said on the previous VOD review. You miss 1 pull nade, you miss 2 pull nades, you miss 3, you miss 4, you miss 5. Eventually you will learn when to time it. If you really need help, go in a custom game, get a friend to play Orisa, get another friend to play Orisa, or put a bot. I don't know. Put somebody to play Orisa, pull above the shield and understand when you need to nade at long range. There's nothing I can help you out with in this case. Nothing to explain. It just with experience. You feel it's more about the Ana player understanding the arch and the speed of the nade. See? Like, I think this is like the 4th or 5th sleep you try to sleep dart the Doomfist when he gets out, you know? Your best chance of sleeping the Doomfist is when he uppercuts. That's the easiest one. Or when he drops from high ground with his seismic slam. Those are the 2 best opportunities you can sleep dart him. If he starts casting his E, he will be fast as fuck. Probably just keep the sleep. By the way, I want to note that you haven't died once from a Doomfist punch, I think. Same thing. You haven't died once from a Doomfist punch, so it's very good that you understand that you stay outside of Doomfist one-shot potential with the wall. Again, you Nano Sigma, why? Doesn't have anything. He just shoots his balls. You can Nano the Doom, doesn't have cooldowns, but still might be able to do something. Keep the Nano. If you want to feel extra pressure, press tab, see the Sombra almost has EMP, even Nano Orisa for extra damage. Also, right now you're in open space, kite back and play from the Mega with some walls. Like, try to be more in cover, because Ash can shoot you quite easily. Like, look at the Ash here. Use the sleep dart again. Like, be more conservative. It feels like you're throwing sleep darts off cooldown. I know the meta is boring. It's better to land 2 sleep darts, shoot 2 sleep darts a game, land 2, rather than shoot 30 sleep darts a game and not having them up for when you needed those 2 times that you really needed them. Look. This can be like a free sleep dart now. Like, look how free she is. Now you recognize it. And Sigma recognizes it as well. Also, high ground. I mean, you can play from the right side. Your team is pushing in. Good with the aiming. Wait for the nade. Good. Heal them up. You can even don't give a fuck about reloading now. That's a nice pull onto 2 people. You can just nade and you could have killed the Moira. Land the nade after, doesn't matter. Again, like see, sleep dark the Lucio. But Doomfist might respawn, he might come back also. Sigma has ultimate. If you sleep dark the Lucio, what do you get? Like he won't kill anybody anyway. Better keep the sleep dark for the Doom. Because now Doomfist comes in, Sigma lifts people up. Maybe you sleep dark the Doom now. See? Good thing with this. So like you use your abilities, you don't use your nade that often and use your sleep dark too often, I would say. Lucio had his ult up. He wasn't casting his ultimate. What is he going to kill? He's just going to dance on payload. Be more conservative with sleep darts. Cancel the beat. I have detected the silvers in chat. Let's watch. Now let's learn to count. 1 second have passed after he was beat. 2 seconds have passed after he was beat. No need to sleep dart him, he was beat already. Chat always tries to get me on the little things. Why are you doing this to me, chat? Huh? Why? Let's continue. All support heroes, yes. By the way, if you wanna do another cheeky get out of spawn, I'll show you. Fuck Gibraltar. Let me show you. Bam, bam. Instead of going high ground and just existing, you can go for a cheeky sleep dart in the beginning. We go on Gibraltar, a good angle as well, not to get slept, not to do anything. Skirmish, am I on attack? I need on attack. Okay. You go Ana. And you go left side. Left side or main. If you go high ground, you won't get any value. Also, you can scout out the enemy team comp, as you know, through these windows in the beginning. Ooh, nice mountain. Like they can see, you can see what they have. If you go on high ground, you will not get any sleep dart. You will just exist and stay behind them. If you go low ground, you might get a sleep dart over here early, play from this box, or you can walk out of spawn already from the left side, all the way from the left side. Wait, so you can see that it's the spawn. Okay, walk from the left side, and you can look for a cheeky sleep dart here. Okay, cheeky sleep dart, walk. If you want to be, if you have a Moira healing them up, you can even go all the way to the left side and maybe go for like a long flank, and this is how you like get high ground also really fast. Check them out, nothing's happening, maybe rotate all the way top left. Maybe your team pushes, maybe the enemy team drops, you're already on high ground. Rather than just staying in the back over here. Okay? Again, like nobody was shooting the Moira. Try to save the nade. Now there are 10 seconds in which maybe Orisa will do a huge pull and you have an opportunity to nade. Look at the pull. 3 seconds. Maybe you have nade. You had nade. Good. Again, no need to nade. Save it. In this meta, before nade was used a lot to heal as well. In this meta, your nade is the only reason why we would play Ana. Not the nano, not the sleep. The nade needs to hit the enemy. If you have Moira, the nade needs to hit the enemy. Okay? Like this is the enemy screen. Like the nade needs to hit the enemy. You don't want to keep the nade to heal up your team. In case they're low, okay. But otherwise, keep the nade for an aggressive measure. And be conservative with sleep darts. You're playing very passive, good in cover, but now Moira's low ground. Now you can be on high ground. Look where Sigma is uncontested. Boom! Nade right in their heads. Right in their heads. Also, you can get high ground. Boom! Go for a flank. Wait. Wacky wacky. Wacky wacky. Wacky wacky. Boom! Nade. Go for a flank nade. Orisa, she'll place like that. Easy nade here. Again, sleep dart usage. What happens right now if Doomfist or Reaper come to you? Keep the sleep. Look at the GC nade now if you would have been on high ground, uncontested.
We're running out of time.
And I hope you're not gonna use it. Pull again, you could have naded. Now you walk in front, try to nade. Oh, that was so risky. He went under you. Like, see, you feel like the only way you're going to get nades is if you walk past the shields. That's how you feel. But you have more options other than that. Doomfist almost had ultimate instead of nanoing the Orisa. He goes in. Might get some kills. So again, rushing your abilities because you're not used to playing Ana in this meta. This meta, you know how you need to be? Essentially as a sniper. I know it's forehead, but you need to be like this. I'm going to wait 10 hours until my target appears in front and I'm going to hit a headshot.
mL7 head.
That's exactly how you want to play Ana now. I'm going to hold my nade and my sleep dart as much as possible until I have 1 second of opportunity. I will not use my abilities in a proactive manner. I'm going to wait until the opportunity presents itself. You can be proactive and look for faster usage of nades and sleeps if you go on flanks and stuff like that. I know. It's boring. I know. It sucks. But if you really want to play Ana into double shield, you need to be conservative. If you want to be more risky and go for flanks and you feel like you're going to get unpunished, look for flanks, nade, take the 1v1 against Bap, Moira, whoever, force Moira fade, land the big anti, come back to your team. The whole playstyle you've had up so far has been more of a healer rather than as a carry. If you want to be a healer and you know who can do Ana's job better and you want to play with your team, Moira and Lucia. Best combo. Also have defensive ults, don't need to worry, 1v1s, don't need to worry about anything. So you need to be more aggressive and landing your antis if you want to play Ana into double shield. The problem... Ooh, the Lucia got out. Pog! Let's see this. Oh, we play Bap a bit at the end. Okay. The reason why you also don't see me play a lot of Ana right now is because good players recognize that Ana will only get value for if you go like for cheeky flanks and stuff like that, you know? And that won't happen. They will not let me do flanks or stuff like that. They will be ready to punish me. Or they'll stream snipe. So I can't do plays like that. That's why recently I play a lot of Moira. Right now you want to try out Bap and Moira probably felt like you didn't get any value out of Ana. Considering what they have right now, Bap should be better. Like, I feel like he can do more against Sim than an Ana can do. Oh, scared. No, shoot a bit. Heal them up, shoot the shield. Nah, this was unlucky. Moira's in her own world a bit. No reason to fade her. Unlucky timing. But Immortality Field has a small deploy time. Don't worry about it. Has like a small delay. Not your job to touch the payload. This is tilt. You can still hold it. You can walk in server and throw Immortality Field. You might be able to farm up your ult really fast. You just walked in front trying to touch the payload. They had enough. You had enough people. Like Sigma can touch. Sigma can touch here, right? So, yeah. No need to touch that. The game was still winnable, by the way. I don't know what your teammates have played. I don't know the meta. I'm just going to give you the straight facts. Straight facts to win the game. When the payload is here, especially in this meta, play on top of the blue box, look for aggressive nades. On top of here, easy clap. On top of this, easy clap. You can also walk on this. Easy clap. both attack and defense. This is your best friend. If you want to stay on defense, stay here. After you cap the first point, you can try to rush and play on top of the airplane. The way you rush it is the second you cap the point, you go on high ground. You don't want to play low ground. I know the meta is boring, but to be fair, you want to play Ana. If you want to play Ana, you need to be creative this meta. And understand that the role has changed. Either climb like this or climb like this. Wait for the payload to push, look for a nade straight onto Orisa's shield. Remember when Orisa was here? Easy nade, easy kill. These are the risks that you need to take. To summarize, you're throwing your sleep darts way too fast. You're not thinking how to use the nade. You're not using the nano on a Doomfist that has ultimate. You're using the nano either on Orisa or Sigma. So,
Nano targeting better.
exactly. Learn who to nano in this meta. I know it's probably the most boring meta a Nana can play in. It's probably the most boring meta. Like, I know. But if you want to be in GM, you want to be top 500, nobody cares about your bitching. Nobody cares about my bitching. I need to adapt. Like, I understand that there is no way I will get away with using my wow in this meta. You know, like, doesn't work, bro. Not this meta. You know, we have a saying, Astray. Unlucky. You need to adapt. Use your abilities more conservative. Use the nano on the Doomfist, especially when he has ultimate, or ask him if he wants nano. If he wants nano, okay, no problem. Like, if he doesn't have ultimate, ask him. After Doomfist gets out of the fight, wait for 5 seconds before you even think of nanoing him, so he has his cooldowns up. 4. If your Reaper doesn't have ultimate, try to nano the Reaper, because Reaper can play very risky. If you nano Reaper that is ulting, he can get booped, he can get rocked, he can get sucked by Sigma, he can get pulled by Orisa, he can get double shielded. There are a lot of things that can stop him. So nano Reaper, especially when he doesn't have ultimate and can go on a flank. Okay? Other than that, play high ground with Ana. I guess you recognize the pattern. And roughly that's about it. The more and also train in custom games against the Doomfist to understand when you can sleep, when you cannot sleep. If you wanna get like high rating really fast, bro, you're a flex support, don't complicate your life. Play Moira. It's just the best. Like, this is the meta. Lucio Moira right now. This is the meta. If you wanna play Ana and you wanna be fancy and you wanna look like whoa and stuff, like, you know how playing Ana feels like? Now feels like those Genji players that want to play Genji in GOATs. Yeah, like, it's, you wanna play Genji, but it's almost near impossible. So yeah, I mean, for me, dude, like, for me, it's very hard to get value out of Ana now. Like, if the enemy has like the classical team comp with Sigma, Orisa, Reaper, Doom, I pray that I have an Ana so I can 1v1 the Ana or a Brig or a Zen or some shit. If like they run the Overwatch League team comp, you only have 2 options in my opinion. You either play Lucio Moira or you play Ana, Pharah, Mercy. Because if you play Ana, Pharah, Mercy, you play the same playstyle you played. You don't go for cheeky nades. You don't play aggressive. You just stay in the back. Like, if you play Pharah Mercy with Ana, Pharah Mercy will be in the air. You'll stay here in the back. Stay the fuck away from Doomfist, from Reaper. Heal the Orisa, heal the Sigma from a distance. Be a heal bot. Some teams play with Ana, some teams play with Moira. That's it. Otherwise, I would recommend. But if you really want to play Ana and you want to have fun, and yeah, that's my suggestion for you. Be more conservative with your abilities. When you have nano, understand that you either nano a Reaper that doesn't have ultimate, you nano a Doomfist probably that has ultimate, you nano Doomfist 5 seconds after he gets out of the fight, even if he has or he doesn't have ultimate. If he asks for the nano, if you ask him if he wants nano, you preferably never nano the Sigma. If you see that the enemy has the Ana, try to look for the 1v1 against the Ana. If there's high ground available for you, get high ground. If you think you can flank, go for a flank. If you see Orisa's shield breaking, Sigma will place the shield. So the next Orisa's shield being placed, you can speculate it and throw the nade around it or throw the nade on top of it. Other than that, that's about it.